Hi students, welcome back to another quick video on how to find the missing portion in a pair of equivalent ratios. Alright, now in order to find the missing portion, we can rewrite both ratios as fractions. So the first question here, the ratio 2 to 5 is equal to or equivalent to the ratio of 4 to something. We need to find what that missing value is. So we're writing both ratios. We're expressing both ratios as a fraction. So we write the ratio 2 to 5 as 2 over 5. And the ratio 4 to something as 4 over a value. Then you can say to yourself, now you should ask yourself the question. Let's look on the values that we have. Let's look on the numerator since we have two values for the numerator. So you ask yourself the question, 2 times what gives me 4? 2 times 2 gives me 4. Very good. So from your knowledge on fractions, whatever you do to the numerator, you also do it to the denominator. So if I multiply the numerator by 2, we multiply the denominator also by 2. So 5 times 2 gives me 10. Awesome. So therefore, the missing portion in this ratio is 10. I should point out that this is the second video that I'm doing on equivalent ratios. I did the previous video, I'll link it above. That's one method that you can use to find equivalent ratios. This is method number 2. All right, continuing. So remember, two ratios are equivalent if they are simplified to give you the same value or the same ratio. So let us see if we can simplify the ratio 4 to 10 and if it will give us the ratio 2 to 5. Let's divide both parts in the ratio by 2. Since that's the biggest number that can go into both 4 and 10. So 2 into 4 goes 2 times and 2 into 10 goes 5 times. If you have not watched that video on how to simplify ratios, I suggest that you watch it. I'm going to link it in the description above. All right. So now we've proven that the missing part of the ratio is 10 because when we simplify the ratio 4 to 10, we get the ratio 2 to 5. Both of them are equivalent. All right. Let's do the second example here. We're going to write both as fractions. The ratio of that to 6, something to 6, is equivalent to the ratio 12 to 18. So let me write my fraction bar here. We write both of them as fractions. And then let us look on the denominator. Since at the denominator we have both values, we don't have any missing values in the denominator, so we're going to look on that. Then you ask yourself the question, 6 times what gives me 18? 6 times 3 gives me 18. 6, 1, 6, 6, 2, 12. 6, 3 is 18. All right. So therefore, if I multiply the denominator by 3, I'm also going to multiply the numerator by 3. All right? So we're going to do something times 3. Then you should ask yourself, what times 3 give me 12? What is going to be the missing number that should sit on this line? And the answer is 4. Very good. 4. All right, let me use a different color for this one. I'll use the same black. 4. 4 times 3 gives me 12. That means that the missing value should be 4. All right. If we simplify both the ratios 4 to 6 and 12 to 18, we're supposed to get the same ratio. All right? Let's simplify the bigger ratio and let's see if it is that we get the same value. If we simplify 12 and 18, and let us use 3. 3 into 12 goes 4 times, 3 into 18 goes 6 times. You see that they're equivalent? So we've proven, all right, that the missing part is 4. That part that I just did to prove, you don't have to do that, but I'm just showing you in this video that you can use this tool, this method, to check if the part that you chose, if the missing value you chose is correct. Final question. And this question is going to be a little bit more difficult than the others, but I'm going to show you how you work it out. All right, something over 15 is equivalent to 8 out of 10. 8 over 10. Now, in this example, we have the denominators. We don't have any missing values here. So we have both values for the denominator. And then you're going to ask yourself, what times 15 gives you 10? Now, if this problem is difficult for you, if you cannot find a number that when you multiply 15 give you 10 or vice versa, here is the trick. You see the ratio that has both a numerator and denominator? That is the ratio that doesn't have any missing parts. Simplify that ratio first. Let me go again. If when you're comparing the numerators or the denominators in this case, and you cannot find a number that when you multiply by 15, it gives you 10, the next step is to simplify the ratio that you have both values for before you can proceed with the question. So let us simplify the ratio 8 to 10. So dividing both ratios by 2, it will give me 4 over 5. All right? 4 over 5. So I simplified it. So I said 2 into 8 goes 4 times. 2 into 10 goes 5 times. All right, now I can rewrite this ratio here, something over 15. No, it's easy for you now to identify what number times something can give me 5, or the reverse. What number times 5 give me 15? All right, so we can do the reverse. 5 times what gives me 15? So it's 5 times 3 give me 15. Or if you're going to look on the 15, you say 15 divided by what give me 5. But let's use the multiplication throughout for consistency. 5 times what gives me 15? 3. So if I multiply the denominator here by 3, multiply the numerator as well by 3. All right? So 4 times 3 gives me 12. Awesome. Therefore, the missing part is 12. And as I said, students, you can do your checks, divide both these ratios, and see if you get the same value. All right? Let's use 3. 3 into 12 goes 4 times. 3 into 15 goes 5 times. So we use 3 to divide that ratio. What can we use to simplify the ratio 8 to 10? Let us use 2. 2 into 8 goes 2 times. And 2 into 10 goes, 2 into 8 goes 4 times. 4 times. And 2 into 10 goes 5 times. So you see, both ratios are simplified to give you the same ratio. So now we know that they are equivalent. And students, this is the second method that you can use to find equivalent ratios. Now, if it is that you like this video, give it a like, comment down below, and remember to subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching this video, students, and take care.